So, were you born on December 5th? Or maybe you know someone who was, and you're trying to figure them out. Well, today we're diving deep into what makes this specific birthday so incredibly charismatic and adventurous. We're going to cover everything from your cosmic DNA to the careers where you absolutely shine. Let's get right into it. If you had to boil down the essence of a December 5th personality into just 4 words, these would be it: creative, intelligent, adventurous, and free-spirited. And listen, these aren't just some throwaway adjectives. They are literally the pillars of a powerful and pretty unique personality. So let's explore how they all fit together. All right, let's start with that unmistakable spark. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's that vibrant, magnetic energy that people born on this day just seem to radiate. It's this amazing blend of sharp curiosity, natural charm, and an absolutely insatiable love for exploration that really shapes their entire view of the world. And here's something you've got to understand. Not all Sagittarians are cut from the same cloth. Being born specifically on December 5th adds this unique layer, making you one of the most mentally sharp, open-minded, and expressive of all the fire signs. And that distinction is really key to getting the full picture. So where does all this unique energy even come from? Well, it's time to take a look at your cosmic blueprint. We're going to break down all the ingredients, your zodiac sign, your ruling planet, and even your numerology that cook up the December 5th personality. At your very core, you are the quintessential Sagittarius. Just like the archer, you're always aiming for something higher, more truth, more knowledge, new horizons. That fire element is what fuels your passion and your spontaneity, but it's that classic Sagittarian drive for independence and that wicked sense of humor that truly defines you. And what's your secret weapon? Oh, it's just your ruling planet Jupiter. Only the largest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is all about expansion, big ideas, wisdom, and, yeah, a little bit of luck. This planetary influence is what blesses you with that sharp mind, that optimistic spirit, and the sheer courage to chase after your wildest dreams. And then we have to talk about the numerology. The number 5 is basically your signature, and it cranks up your need for freedom, change, and communication. This is exactly why you can't stand routine, why you're obsessed with travel and new ideas, and why you're probably a natural-born storyteller. It's the engine of your adventurous soul. So we've got the Sagittarian quest for knowledge, we've got Jupiter's expansive energy, and we've got the number 5's deep love of freedom. What happens when you mix all those together? Well, let's paint a complete portrait of you. Okay, here's a really key insight. Your greatest strengths and your biggest challenges, they're often 2 sides of the very same coin. That adventurous nature that everyone loves, it's tied directly to a restlessness that can make you a little inconsistent. That incredible intelligence, it means you get bored really, really easily. So the goal isn't to get rid of these weaknesses, but to understand how they're connected to what makes you so amazing. Now let's see how this super dynamic personality actually shows up in the real world. We're going to explore how you handle love and relationships, and even your finances. In love, you are an exciting, playful partner, but you are definitely not for the faint of heart. You need this really delicate balance of freedom and loyalty. Anyone who tries to fence you in with control or jealousy is going to find themselves left behind, fast. What really makes you thrive is a connection built on shared laughter, deep intellectual debates, and a mutual passion for exploring the world together. So, who can actually provide that? Well, you'll often find the most electric connections with your fellow fire signs like Aries and Leo, who can match your passion and energy. And you'll also connect deeply with the free-spirited, intellectual air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because they can keep up with that fast-moving mind of yours. When it comes to money, you're a bit of a maverick. You have this incredible entrepreneurial gift for spotting opportunities and turning cool ideas into actual income. The challenge? Your love of freedom absolutely rebels against strict budgets, and that optimistic impulsiveness can lead to some, let's say, spontaneous spending. The key financial lesson for you is just to balance that amazing money-making talent with a little bit of disciplined planning. And this brings us perfectly to your career. Given your unique talents for communication, creativity, and nonstop adventure, it's really no surprise that you are a natural fit for some pretty dynamic and unconventional jobs. Yeah, a 9-to-5 desk job is probably your worst nightmare. You thrive in careers that offer freedom, variety, and the chance to flex those intellectual and creative muscles. Think novelist, entrepreneur, or a world-traveling blogger. Basically, any role that feels more like an adventure than a job. And these right here, these are the raw skills that fueled those careers. Whether you fully realize it or not, you are a natural creator, communicator, and innovator. Any path that lets you leverage these core talents is exactly where you're going to find the most fulfillment and success.
So, let's bring it all home. What's the ultimate mission for someone born on December 5th? What is your core purpose in all of this?
Look, your life isn't meant to be a straight line. It's meant to be a grand, sprawling journey. At your core, you are a brilliant and charismatic soul designed to constantly learn, to share what you learn beautifully, and to inspire others through your relentless quest for truth and experience. Standing still is just not in your nature. And that's the ultimate truth for a December 5th personality. There is no pre-written script for you to follow. Your path is yours to forge, fueled by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and experience. So the only question left to answer is the one right here. Where will your adventure take you next? The possibilities are absolutely limitless.